SoloGamer here, and here we go with our first play of Zombicide. Now, first thing we had to do is we had to randomly shuffle a few cards. We shuffled the fire axe. You start the game with the fire axe, the pistol, the claw hammer, the nightstick. You shuffle them and you randomly give them to each player. Now, in the base game, instead of the nightstick, it would be the frying pan, but that thing was pretty much useless, so they changed it with Prison Outbreak, and now you can start out with a nightstick. And let's go over Kim, since she's going to be our first player. She has the fire axe, and as you can see, there is this lines up here for conditions: the blue condition, the yellow, the orange, and then at the end the red. Every time you kill a zombie or you get an experience point, you move your little marker up. And blue's kind of like the calm condition, things where things aren't so bad. And we'll go on that more in a minute. She starts off with this lucky skill. That means she can like re-roll some dice. And she has a fire axe. It's the only item she has now. Let's take a look at the fire axe. Okay, this thing makes noise when it's used. And it can be used to open doors. You gotta have a tool to open a door. And this one can. It's quiet though when you kill a zombie. Has 0 range, so that means you have to use it in the same square that you were in. You roll 1 die. See this little dice picture there? You roll 1 die. You hit if you get a 4+ on that die, and it does 2 points of damage, so it will kill a fatty. And this is one of her cards in her hand. She can have another card in her hand, and then she has some reserves. And of course, when we move up, we'll go over what other skills she gets as she moves up. So you have 3 actions when you play the game. So her first action is she's going to open the door. That's 1 action. Okay? And then her next action is going to be to move. So she moves 1 space. That's 2 actions. And so she has 1 more action. If she were starting out here, she could have moved all 3 spaces. You can mix and match your actions. And we'll probably move her. Let's see here. We'll probably move her 1 more space right here. Okay, that's her turn. Now it's Phil's turn. Now Phil has 2 pistols because his starting thing was he starts with a pistol. So he has 2 pistols and 1 in each hand. So let's go look at the pistol, how that's different. Okay, this one has a range. You can't open anything with it, of course. And it makes noise when you kill a zombie. And it has a range of 0 to 1. That means you can use it in the space that you're in or in 1 space away. You roll 1 die. On a 4+ you hit, and it does 1 damage. Now, he has a pistol in each hand, and he has this little symbol up here on the pistol, and that means a matching set. That means he can roll 2 die. And on a 4+ he hits. So Phil's going to move. He's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to go right here 3. And then it's Amy's turn, and she has the claw hammer. And basically matching set type of thing where she had another one. She has her beginning skill is a plus free move action. It can open doors quietly. You can kill zombies quietly. It has 0 range, so you got to use it in the same space. You roll 3 die, and on a 5+ you hit, and it does 1 damage. So Amy gets a free move action, so that's her free move action right there. So that's 1. That's 2. Okay, that's 1 free move action. So now she gets her 3 actions. 1, 2, and 3 to open the door. Now, when you open a door to a new area, you have to spawn zombies in the zone, and you have to spawn a zombie in every room. So we're all in the blue. So we're going to spawn zombies. So we're going to take this card here, the zombie spawn card. You see, bad, and it's in the blue. So we spawn 1 regular zombie. So we put it here. And then for this room, we draw another card. And 1 regular berserker zombie. Okay, and you see we got zombies in there. And then it is Raul's turn, and Raul comes with the nightstick, and he has a special thing on it. It says, if equipped, discard to prevent 1 wound inflicted to the wearer. 0 on the range. So that means he can only use it on what space he's in. 1 die rolled, 4 plus is a hit, 1 damage. And he has a special ability called webbing. And that means if he had cards in reserve and they were weapons, he would not have to take an action to rearrange his weapons. He could just use any weapon he has anywhere on him. So he's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to move him there. And that's it. We now move the first player to Phil. And now it is the zombies' turn. First thing you do is you move any zombies that are already on the board 1 space if they're regular, 2 spaces if they're a runner. So this guy, he sees these zombies, so he's going to move 1 space out here. And this guy's going to move 1 space here. And that's it. Now we spawn zombies. And we're going to start over here at this spawn point. And we are still all in the blue condition. So we use the blue. And this is still bad. 1 abomination. Ugh. Okay. There can only be 1 abomination on the board at a time. In most games. Some games there's more than 1, but on this one there's only going to be 1. So we put him there. Then we go to this spawn point. And we get 1 toxic zombie. Then we go to this spawn point. Now this says an abomination, a berserker abomination, but since we can only have 1, you're going to switch it out for a fatty. So we have a berserker fatty. And of course a berserker zombie of any type comes out with 2 regular walkers. So we're going to put 2 regular walkers here and a fatty. And I can tell you something right now, we're getting some unlucky cards. And on this one, still cool. That means none. We're not going to spawn any. Okay. So Phil has the first turn. Now Phil is going to try, since he has a gun, he's going to try to shoot that zombie in there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But let's just go over something real quick. Let's say Phil wanted to try to move out of this space because it has a zombie in it. He has to spend 1 action trying to get past the zombie. So he has 3 actions, so he spends 1 trying to get past. So he's only left with 2 actions. And then he would move 1, 2. If there were 3 zombies in this space, he couldn't move unless he had a free action, because he has to spend 3 actions for every zombie in the an action for every zombie in the space with him. So if there were 4 zombies in this space, he would have to spend 4 actions, which he doesn't have. So he couldn't leave that space. But he's not wanting to leave this space right now. He's wanting to shoot this clown. So he's going to shoot him. So remember, he has the pistol. He gets to roll 1 die on a 4+. That's a hit. And he missed. Okay, but he still has 2 actions left. So he's going to roll again. 3. He missed. Alright, and he has 1 action left. And he missed. So he fired off all 3 shots and he missed like a punk that he is. Damn it. Okay, well now it's Amy's turn. Now Amy has the claw hammer. She's right here. She's going to try to kill him. Since he's a berserker zombie, she has to do it melee anyways. She rolls 3 dice and all she needs is a 5 on 1 of them. And she got it with a 6 and a 5. So she just killed this berserker zombie. So he goes back into the pot. And we move her little thing up. 1. So that was 1 action for her. And we're going to do a second action. And she's going to open this door. Okay, now we got to spawn zombies all in here. Alright, and we have 1 walker. We have 0. Then we have a sewer. Okay, we're going to put a walk on every tile that has a player that has a sewer on there. Okay, so you see on these tiles right here, there's a sewer here. So we're going to spawn a zombie on that sewer right there, 1 walker. He pops up out of the sewers. And right here, since Amy and everybody's still on this space, this tile right here as well, since these are connected, you're going to spawn 1 sewer zombie here. Okay. And then our last room is going to be a toxic zombie. Okay, so that was her. That's her 2 actions. She has 1 more action, plus she has a free move. So she's going to use her free move to move into here, and she's going to attack that zombie with the claw hammer. And she did not get it. She missed. Alright. So now it is Raul's turn. Raul better go back her up. So he's going to move 1 in here, and he's going to use the nightstick to attack that zombie. And he kills it. So that zombie's dead. He gets 1, and he's going to take this objective token. So that's 1 down. So that's his 3 actions, and every time you get an objective token, you add 5 experience points. So now he is at 6, and 1 more, he moves into the yellow. And all it takes is for any 1 player to get into this yellow, and then we start using the yellow square on these cards, and that's usually worse. So we got to be careful with that for the time being. And that's his actions. He moved, killed, and got the token. And now it's Kim's turn. Now Kim's going to move 1, and she's going to attack that guy. She rolls 1 die with the fire axe, and she hit a 5, so she killed it. So she gets experience. That was 2, and she's going to stay there. She's not going to take her 3rd action, and that's going to end their turn. So let's move the first player to Amy, and let's do our zombie movement. Well, this guy's going to move 1. He's going to move 1. This guy is going to move 1. They're moving 1 because all the noise is coming from over here. Move 1, 1. And now we spawn new zombies. And we're still in the blue, just barely. But we're going to get our regular zombie. Put him right here. And our next spawn point is a fatty. God, these fatties. And we're going to be using the female fatty for these. Of course, they get 2 walkers with them. And this spawn point right here, 2 walkers. Okay. And that last spawn point over there, still cool, nothing. Okay. So, that's where we're at. And now it's going to be Amy's turn. Okay. Well, Amy is going to spend 1 action, and she is going to search. So she searches, and she takes 1 of these cards, and it's spare change. So we'll put that card in the reserve. So that's 1 action. Now she's going to use her free move action and move right here. Okay. So she has 2 actions left, and she's going to try to kill that zombie. And she's going to use the claw hammer. Try to kill it. And she missed, and she'll use her final action. Try to kill it again, and this time she was successful. So that zombie that popped up out of the sewers is gone, and she gets another experience point. Now it's Raul's turn. Raul as well is going to search in that room, and he finds a walkie-talkie, I don't know, some kind of sword. So he's going to equip that in his hand. Okay. So that's his movement there. That's his action. That's 1 action. 2. And he's going to move over here to 3. And then it's Kim's turn. And of course she's going to move in here. And she's going to pick up that objective token. That's 2 objectives down. And she gets 5 experience. So she's at 6 now. And she's also going to search. So she searches once and she finds a pistol. So we put that right there. And now it is Phil's turn. And Phil's going to try to be the cover guy. And we're going to try to head... where should we try to head? Well, the abomination's over there, and we don't have a weapon that would kill the abomination. So we kind of want to get away from him. I guess we'll head this way. So he's going to 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be their turn. So we move the player token, And now we start moving zombies. Well, this toxic zombie is going to move one this way, and this guy's going to move one this way. And these three are all moving into where Phil's at. They move here. We have here, 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 and here. And now let's spawn some new zombies. And we're still in the blue. And I still want to try to stay in the blue because I don't want to have to be yellow when we open some of these rooms. Alright, so 0. Okay, that lucked out on that one. Let's go to the next one. That's a toxic abomination, but we're going to do a toxic fatty. And these damn toxics are killing us. These fatties are killing us. Alright, so we have that. Let's go down here. We have one regular. And way over there, another one regular. Okay, so now it is Raul's turn. Raul needs to try to help his buddy here. So he's gonna 1, 2, and he's gonna attack one of these zombies, and he's gonna use the hell, might as well use a sword and nightstick. They're both the same thing. Got a 4+, he kills it. Alright, so he killed the berserker. So now he's in the yellow, 7. So now we're gonna be using the yellow when we draw zombie cards. Kim's turn. You getting the hell out of dodge. 1, 2, 3. Phil's turn. He has a pistol. He cannot hurt these guys. So what he's going to do is he's going to spend 2 actions. 1, 2, and then just move 1 space so he don't take any damage next turn. Amy's turn. She gets a free move action. Now she moves 1, 2, and she's going to use her claw hammer and try to kill one of the other zombies. And she does. So she kills this berserker. And that way only her or Raul are going to take damage this turn. And okay, so we're alright. So let's do the zombie. That's their movement. Let's move the first player token. And let's do the zombie movement. And of course, we start with the fat guy. He's going to damage one of them. So let's roll to see which one he damaged. This is going to be for Amy and Raul. And Amy got damaged. So Amy takes a wound. And she puts that card right there in one of her reserve. One more wound, she dies and becomes a zombie. Okay. So now let's move these guys. This abomination moves 1. This guy moves 1. This guy moves 1. Toxic moves over here with Phil. These 3 move. These 3 move. These 2 move over here. This guy moves. This guy moves. And this toxic moves. So it's starting to build up. And now we spawn some zombies. 2 regular. Because we're doing the yellow now. And then the yellow is 2 regular. Over here. 4 berserkers. You see how it ups the ante a little bit now? Over here. 2 toxies. And over there, another sewer tile. And it would be 1 runner for every sewer. No, there's no sewer on these except for here. So there's going to be 1 runner here, 1 runner here, and that's it. Any damn runners. So they come out of the sewers. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and stop right here, and we'll upload the game and continue next turn, and it's already starting to look bad for me. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, see you next time.